Hello there! Thank you for clicking on this video. So, if I did my math right, you're watching this on a Friday, in which case, it's Casual Friday. At least that's the idea. I'm just trying to record this as quickly as possible, so I didn't really make myself all prettied up like I'd like to from the video, but none of you care about that. What you guys care about is what we're playing today, which is Mono Black Demons. Basically, it's Unholy Annex with the Bloodletter of Aclozots. There's no new spiders in this deck, so sorry, no new cards, but this deck was a list I found online that I thought looked interesting and wanted to try it out. It's a very aggressive deck. In your 1-drops, you got Cecil, Forsaken Miner, Iridescent Vine Lasher, and then on your 2-drops, you have Timeline Caller and Gatekeeper of Malakar. Now, Timeline Caller, you can even play it on turn 1 using its Warp ability, and since it has haste, you can attack in that turn. Just be aware that you are paying 2 life. If you have a handful of Cecils and Timeline Caller, you could be losing just as much life as your opponent is. Anyways, the great thing about some of these creatures like Iridescent Vine Lasher and Gatekeeper of Malakar is they have a kicker and offspring cost that makes them not only 1-drops and 2-drops, but also 3-drops. So it kind of fills in your curve quite nicely. If you have it on turn 1, you can play it on turn 1, but if you have a different turn 1 play, you can always wait till turn 3. And then if you have turn 2 plays, Timeline Caller is both a turn 1 and turn 2 play. Basically, you have very malleable curve, which I thought was interesting. Same with Unholy Annex. You can play it either on turn 3 or turn 5 and make a demon. The only other demon is Bloodletter of Aclozots, which doubles the damage your opponent takes. So again, it's just a very aggressive deck for Mono Black. And then for your sideboard, I kind of switched out the sideboard halfway through the video because I didn't really like the original sideboard. Basically, you have Duress, Nowhere to Run, you have a couple Sunset Saboteurs, just in case this deck wasn't aggressive enough. I added in Strategic Betrayal, and also originally they had 4 Leyline Void. I put in 3. Yeah, I guess if you want a Leyline in here, having 4 is alright. I left it in just to kind of see, but I don't know. I think Leyline in the Void is just 4 mana is too much, and if you don't have it in your opening hand, it's kind of a dead draw usually. So I don't know. But I didn't want it taking up 4 spots on the sideboard either. Anyways, that's the deck in a nutshell. So without any further ado, let's just get into the games. Here we go. All right, rank reset, and I found this kind of interesting Mono Black Demons deck. There's no real new cards in here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no new cards in here, but it seemed kind of fun. This is a really bad opening hand. Not really sure what's going on, but I guess we'll take it. And we're just gonna start off aggressive. The opponent plays tapped black mana. It's a planet, right? Yeah. So could be maybe like a 3-color Kona deck or something. Adventurers in. I feel like they have removal, maybe. Nowhere to Run, sure. I guess past a turn. Yeah, it kind of sucks. No turn 3 play. Not a very good turn 4 play either. So far as Mono Black. this out. I don't think we need to kill the market back blocker. Yeah, they're just gonna block anyway, and be kind of a waste of a removal. And the turn. What is this? Mono black. Okay. Market back walker. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what we're up against. Feel like there's a lot of removal involved though. Can't really stop the market backwalker from drawing a card. I don't have any ways to exile it. It just comes down to what is the opponent doing. Okay, anti-casual vestige. What do they put into play? Comes in tapped. Okay. I do not know what's going on. But I guess do it like that. I'm pretty sure Bloodletter of Aclazotz is gonna get removed. Oh, you know what? This could be a Ugin deck. It's probably just a bunch of removal and Ugin. And yep, there it is. Ugin. There goes Bloodletter.
My timeless wisdom guides your hand.
Gain 2 life.
Energy for your efforts. Preparation yields success.
I mean, this is probably the best course of action.
I have responsibilities elsewhere.
Okay, they just have another Ugin. That's nice.
This world, I see no.
Do they have another spell they can play?
The wise heed my advice.
Do they have more removal? Go back, Walker. Okay.
Preparation yields success.
This creature dies. Yeah, I don't know. I had a pretty bad hand, not exactly the fastest hand. Might as well just do this, but I don't... Unless I draw some... I need to draw something good. I'm just gonna go to the next game, I think. Yeah, they can play that. Well, they can't really get rid of my Soulstone Sanctuary, so I have nothing for them to exile. But I also have nothing to... Oh, what is this? 4 damage to each creature. Yeah, alright, well... Goodbye. I guess the rest... Land on the Void? Is that useful at all? I don't think so. Let's see. I don't think this guy is worth it. Leyline of the Void? Don't think so. No way to run? Don't think so. Do you want to get more aggressive? I don't think so. Maybe it is Leyline of the Void. What am I getting rid of? Trajectory? Then I have no removal. Other than Bitter Triumph. The 2 Bitter Triumphs. The more I look at this is kind of a weird list, huh? There should have been more removal in the sideboard, I feel like. So I might adjust this for the next round. But let's see if this works. Do I want 4 Leyline of the Void? I don't think so, but Nowhere to Run doesn't really do it either. So the other one is Gatekeeper of Malachar, but that's not... Put 1 of that in, get rid of 1 Leyline of the Void. I don't know. This is probably not a very good sideboard decision. I'm just thinking of how I can prevent them from drawing cards and Leyline of the Void. At least the creatures will not die. Oh man. Keep it. I don't know. Just get aggressive right from the start. Hopefully draw turn 2 play, other than... Nope. Okay, well... I could have waited a turn, but... I'm just gonna do this now. Terminus... And I'm just gonna do it this way. Let's see, do they have, they're gonna play like a, okay. That's 6 damage. They draw a card. Do they have enough? This taps 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think they have enough to play Ugin. Ugin 7? I don't remember. Yep. Get rid of the letters. Okay. And do they have another play? No, they do not.
My plan bears fruit.
I think I just go all aggressive because I don't think I can get rid of Ugin anyway. And they have a handful of cards, so I'm assuming they just can remove all my creatures. Up to 6.
Open your mind.
And play a blocker, maybe? Vistage.
Knowledge is a virtue.
Okay. Back up to 8. Yeah, this was really bad draws on my part. Like, this is a really aggressive deck, and I didn't draw any of my aggression. Also, not having a card draw sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I just not having the annex did not work out. All right, I updated the sideboard a little bit. I don't know if it's any better, but at least just a little bit more variety, I guess. When you're in mono black, you don't get a lot of choices. I'll have to look up what is up with today. Why? What's going on? Arena, are you okay? This is like the third hand, fourth hand, I think, because I had to mulligan that last one too, and still ended up with nothing but lands in my hand. What is going on? All right, opponent kept a hand of 7, but they thought about it really hard. Do I mulligan this? Jesus. I don't know. I probably shouldn't keep this. Yeah. I would like a good balance somewhere in here. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I'll play it out. Okay, so they have a removal right away. So maybe I should have waited to turn 2 so I could at least get 1 damage in, but... I guess we're up against it. Oh, never mind. I thought I was gonna get, shocked or... you know, some sort of red damage spelled. Okay, not red. Storm Chaser's talent. Well, not attacking in. They obviously have something. Mm-hmm. Okay, they did have a torture tower. Okay. Weird that they waited till then to do it. Now that I have the Unholy Annex, maybe I can get a game going. Quantum Riddler. Splashboard. Okay. Interesting. I might be dead real quick. Like, I don't really have anything else to play. I feel like this deck just needs more removal. Nah, I just need to not keep having bad hands and starting the game. Alright. It's a VV deck. Okay. Quick splash portal. That's nice. I mean, they're just probably going to sacrifice their token. Question is, are they a Cauldron deck or are they just like a VV deck? They must be pretty confident they can kill me next turn. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just 2 strategic betrayals. Something like that. Alright. I'll play first. Hey, this is a decent hand, I think. Pretty aggressive. We can actually go 2 time callers next turn. Do we want to do that? Six damage, and we take 6 damage. I don't know if that's the solution, but I think one of these is gonna get killed. Yep. Torch the tower. So we actually took more damage than they did. So that's not a very good play. But hopefully. We can start getting some momentum going. Frost Edict. Not good. So if they can tap out for something, would be great. My problem is, if I flip Cecil, they're just probably going to remove it anyway. Are they just thinking of removing one of my creatures? Ooh, they go for Vivi. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked in with timeline caller, but hopefully they can't do 10 damage. Probably going to remove Cecil. Doesn't feel like a oh, that's a lot of mana. It doesn't feel like a what was I trying to say? I'll be honest, I kind of lost track of my train of thought. At this point, I feel like the Vivi's just gonna go off and gain some life back. Just probably gonna remove the bloodletter of Aclazotz, I assume. I didn't draw any of my removal, which is great. Quantum Riddler. Draw a card. 3 mana left. For 3 mana, I don't know, I guess they could bounce my Letter of Aclazotz. They could burn my timeline color. Vine Lasher would be kind of nice here, because then I could do 4 and 8. That would be lethal, right? If the opponent just passes here without removing my bloodletter or anything. I mean, they're tanking pretty hard. Maybe they have some card draw. Yep. Leyline of the Void. Okay, they drew removal. They only have red mana left, so they can't bounce my Aclazotz. Oh, don't tell me they drew 2 Torch the Towers. Oh, come on. And let me guess, I'm going to draw a land here. You're kidding me. Oh for 2 right now. And if you're counting each game, I'm 0 for 4. Couldn't even win 1 game, let alone a match. I don't think this deck is it. I think that last game, I probably shouldn't have some... What is up with these hands? What is going on? I swear. There's... Yeah, okay, I'll keep this. Whatever. On the draw. There's Demir. Alright, let's see if we can draw some lands. Probably not. I've been drawing nothing but lands these past couple of games, so it's about time I get mana screwed instead of flooded. Okay. Wow, that's pretty aggressive removal. And do this. Do this. Do this. Boom. We didn't get mana screwed, at least. So far. They have something. It's probably what's that flash creature that taps your creature down? See if they play it out. Yep. And this is where Soulstone Sanctuary not being a black mana kind of screws me over. Kaito, maybe? Yeah, it seems like a Kaito.
Just in time to save the day.
Mm-hmm.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
I don't know.
This is not how I die.
Not very good draws, to be honest. Or rather, I feel like any game I don't have the annex right away, it's just a bad game. Okay. I don't know if it's worth removing these Flip Its Drowners, but if I can keep the board somewhat cleared, it'd be not bad. They can tap down my Cecil. Yeah. Oh, this is such a bad game. This is such a bad deck. What's going on? What happened? Oh, man. That first game said it all, man. I don't know. I'll take it. This is just a bad game. Let's see. What happens if I go a little bit more aggressive? I think these trajectories not good. One duress. I don't know. It's so bad. Yeah, there's definitely better mono black decks out there. I think if you want to do like the whole demons thing with the annex, maybe the ones that was using the walls and stuff was a little bit better. Like all three matches, I had some really weird draws. I don't know, like my opening hand's just full of lands, and I don't know. It just feels off. Like the deck didn't shuffle very well. I played like 2 games right before I started recording on best of 1, just to kind of see how the deck works, and it was just perfectly like something like this. It was just awesome, and I could get pretty good aggression going. I think I'm going to duress next turn. Sure, Spyglass Siren. Do more Kaitu. I don't know, maybe I should have attacked first before duress. Yep, I'm gonna tap down which one? Cecil? I'm actually okay with that. And I can leave open and shoot the sheriff. Next turn. They're hurting on lands, seems like. I should have done that before attacks. I don't know if I would keep a Bitter Triumph. Yeah. Do this. Do they not want to block? See if they drew their third land. Oh no! It's a pirate. Well, seeing as this is the only thing I can kill. All right. Now I have a couple different threats. If they attack, yep, okay. So that was like the first game that I felt like this deck performed the way it was supposed to. With that, Go down on the cart. Go up on some of the removal. I need nowhere to run. Actually, nowhere to run could be kind of helpful. Get rid of shoot the sheriff because of the whole pirates thing. Troll. I don't know if I'll have time for that. All right. Roll like this. Though honestly, that game was won because the opponent didn't draw lands. So we'll see if we can get a fair game here and I can pull off a victory. Come on. Seriously. Every game? Every freaking game? What? What is going on? Doesn't make any sense. Like, oh my god. Let's see what the opponent has. Counterspell? Okay. Oh man. You gotta be kidding me. Well, at least I can get this down. Draw some cards. Only gonna keep stab. I don't think they played their third land yet, right? So they're kind of land screwed again. Opponent's tanking real hard on this. Do they have a land in hand? Alright, I don't understand why the opponent is... Oh, they desperately wanted the land, and I think they're just kind of roping now because they didn't get the land? Or maybe something happened. Okay, there we go. Well... Do I play out the other Unholy Annex? I don't think so. Do I kill the Spyglass Siren now? I think so. Okay, got my land. Well, I'm taking a lot of damage. Preacher. No attacks. Alright, let's see what the opponent does. Oh. Gonna go down to 10? Maybe. No attacks. Right, no way to run it is nice. Right, so got rid of their preacher. I can know where to run and gatekeep Malachar just to clear their board, but I don't know what's in their hand. They have a lot of lands now. Another preacher. That's not cool. All right. Four damage for just playing land. And then I think I just passed a turn. Flip Pitstrauner. Okay. There. There. I don't know. There. Who do I want to get rid of? The Acolyte, right? Yeah, I should have blocked slightly different, but that's all right. Jesus. Okay. I have to draw some kind of removal, right? 9. I have no blockers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was dumb. Super dumb. I did make a mistake on the last play, but overall, yeah, this deck is really bad. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do the whole conclusion thing. Not gonna go over the deck. I would not recommend this deck. Do not play it if you're trying to rank up. I mean, maybe there's some potential here. It is pretty aggressive. I don't know why I kept drawing, like, all my opening hands were nothing but swamps. That was really bizarre, and just could be bad luck, but from my experience, I wouldn't recommend this deck. That's the end of this video. So if you stuck around, thank you for watching. Appreciate your support, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Until then, have fun playing Magic. Don't play this deck. Not fun. See you later. Bye.